I sincerely don't think William Samoei Ruto has learned anything from the floods that we had in this country. A flood that killed almost 300 people. We do not really know the actual number of people who died from this thing. And we also don't know how long these rains will continue. As a matter of fact, declaring one day holiday is in itself just as a joke, It's just PR exercise.
I want you to pray over our children so that when they go to school, they be safe.
You see, I thought I would expect something comprehensive from the Kenya Kwanza government, as in terms of a statement, as in the way forward, as in moving forward, explaining to Kenyans exactly what happened. Why have we lost 300 people or more? I expected something more serious than William Samoei Ruto just showing up at a tree planting occasion and all the ministers scattered left, right and center planting trees. For heaven's sake, we should be dealing with the problem and not just playing around. This is just rubbish. At the end of the day, for me, if William Samoei Ruto does not address the root cause of the problem, then we are going nowhere. Well, I know you must be asking me, what do you think is the root cause of the problems, of the destructions, the level of destruction that we saw in this country, and people who are killed, so many families misplaced, some of them still as we speak today are in schools. Supposing these rains continue for one more month like in this particular country, what is the government really doing about this issue of floods and everything? I remember Raila Amolo Odinga was talking about declaring the floods as a national disaster. But it's not just that. It's not just a question of declaring floods as a national disaster so that our foreign neighbors or friends can help us. That is not the issue. Raila also missed the point. Just like William Samoei Ruto. They always miss the point. They don't know whether they are going left, they are going right. They really don't know. They're all mixed up. In equal measure, Raila and Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza government. Look at the way Linturi issue was handled. As in parliament, shouldn't he have been fired? A flagship project of President William Samoei Ruto, a guy who talks about mambo ni matatu, he cannot just fire a cabinet secretary who has messed and made nonsense of all these things. What is donkey poop doing in fertilizer, for instance?
Lakini wakija na kifua, sisi ndio kifua. Hali mbadilika. Sio wameshindwa. Walishindwa na hata wakikaa miaka 10 hawameshindwa.
William Ruto has not been able to address the real issue that is underlying all these issues that we have in this country. Be it Linturi and his poop fertilizer, or donkey poop fertilizer, be it the floods which have killed over 300 people, the floods that has displaced families, the floods that has interfered with school calendar for 2 weeks. We do not know what's happening in the future. And all William Samoei Ruto can do is to plant trees. This same William Samoei Ruto, the William Samoei Ruto who opposed the Mau issue, the Mau forest issue. I remember when Raila Amolo Odinga was Prime Minister. The real issue that William Samoei Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga, and all these other leaders should be talking about right now is corruption. It's just a question of corruption. The building of roads in this country, the money that is used, you will not have roads being, demolished or destroyed. All roads from Mombasa to Busia, roads are broken here and there, and they can't explain. A lot of money is being used in these roads. Money that can do a better job. We should not be having now. And by the way, this is just an opportunity for these people to make more money, by rebuilding those roads again and doing some shoddy work. I know it's shoddy work. There's nothing else but shoddy work, corruption. That is all that I can see is happening. By the way, are we even inspecting the houses in Nairobi and where there were floods? Are all these buildings that have been put, how have the rains affected these buildings? Supposing we have the reverse of the rains and we have actually drought, Or, God forbid, we have an earthquake. Will you be still planting trees? William Samoei Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga have better been serious. I say Raila Amolo Odinga because he's so much busy pushing the national government to do 1, 2, 3. Doctor strike is all over the place about the national government. How about the counties that he leads? I'm talking about Kisumu, I'm talking about Nairobi, I'm talking about Mombasa, I'm talking about Kakamega, and all this. What is the difference? What can Raila show us in terms of fighting corruption and giving us some kind of model county? It's one thing to claim, oh, William Samoei Ruto this, William Samoei Ruto that. How about your counties, Raila Amolo Odinga? Have you dealt with the issues of corruption? Can you tell me that the counties where there is Azimio is better than the counties where Kenya Kwanza is? You two are just cut from the same kind of cloth.
Lakini hapana waweza kubomoa nyumba ya watu pale wanaishi na kuna mahali ya watu kwenda. Wananchi si wanyama. Wananchi si wanyama. Sio swala.
Do you think William Samoei Ruto is dealing with the issue, the entire underlying issue of corruption in this country? Do you see, or can you link corruption to floods, corruption to Linturi poop fertilizer, corruption to all these things that are going around here? I really want to hear your comment. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George. Kama ile njia yako wenda, kama ni maisha